All right, let's get this.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the RCP, number one podcast in the motherfucking galaxy. I'm your host, O. I'm here, my nearest and dearest. I got the squad in the building, got the building, got the boy Salsa Belly, got the boy James in the building, got the boy Carl in the building. Everybody up in here. How y'all boys doing?
Good, man. Living life, dodging the vice, rolling the dice.
Yes, sir. Okay, we rapping. Okay. I like it.
A Wednesday, y'all gonna see this on maybe a Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, probably.
Get your 8 tracks ready, load them up.
Come on. Episode 10 is out. Go check it out. We had a lot. It was a lot.
We made it to the double
He
digits.
was clip farming.
We made it to the double digits, y'all.
We did. Hey, yeah, you know what? Double digits.
Not many podcasts made it to 10, but we did.
10 like Kobe.
That's facts.
You feel
That
me?
is facts.
I do want to say shout out to the listeners all over the world. We've been getting some listeners in Europe, a couple of listeners in Russia, listeners in America, Africa. We appreciate all y'all. All the downloads, we really do appreciate y'all from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for the support. Like, comment, subscribe on everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We're not on Twitter yet because I don't know what the hell Elon Musk doing with his Twitter. Her name is Twitter.
For real. Thank y'all, for real.
But yeah, for real, thank y'all.
Real
Shout out to the homie E, man. That's actually one of my homies. James know him. He taps into the pod.
Oh, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the listeners out there, all the viewership.
Listen, thank you.
We do this for y'all.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. We do it for us, but y'all too, man.
For sure. All right, now I'm finna start.
Clip farming.
I do it for me first. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh God, hey,
If
look.
I didn't like it, I wouldn't even be doing it.
That's facts. That's facts. I can't argue with that.
That's fair.
I really can't even argue with
Let
that.
them know that though.
It's for y'all though. Like we loving it together. It's a group.
Over here at the Red Comet Podcast,
It's a group.
it's very apparent that we need media training.
It's a group.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
Like crazy.
Thank you for saying it.
Yeah, we all need media training.
But
I know I do.
Thank you
I
for
know.
sticking with us and believing in us.
Yeah.
We're gonna get better.
I thought that was kind of like our bit. Like
It might be.
We're not media trained.
we out here hanging out.
For
like,
professionals behind the camera.
Hey, look, it's
some guys
entertaining.
talking about
I'm trying to
It
get
is entertaining though, for real.
It's all hell.
I'm not saying we shouldn't, but that's our little shtick right now.
It is. You're right.
I'll give you that. Yeah,
I ain't
that's
bringing
true.
it down. You know what I'm saying? Just
All right.
I just want people to understand what they dealing with.
It's all right, bro. It's
Real
all right.
talk.
Now, speaking of some real talk, we're going to start with this shit. Full Devil May Cry review. I gave James time to watch it before I gave my 2 cents.
Okay.
You said you fully seen the series.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the ball real quick.
Go
See what
ahead.
I got.
Before I do
Yeah,
my thing.
before you unleash. I will say that.
That's what the boom was for.
Yeah. I couldn't even say. I couldn't even bring the pause with me. I just-
What Riley said in the lunchroom, nigga?
Pause again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you all good, bro. Like,
I seen it,
I
so
just
I
had
said
to
it.
leave you.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's go.
But nah, back to DMC, man. Personally, I thought it was pretty good for a new age anime. Like I said, I didn't have the background for the game and the past anime. I was thinking about like snorting the whole other show into like a day, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I ain't gonna do it. But I did
you
look
enjoy
at.
that one.
I mean, I enjoyed this one though. So
I got you.
I took some notes. I said I thought the show was very quality. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it an 8 to 8.5. Fights and animation were very good. Some of the best I've seen in modern anime. A lot of hand-to-hand combat. I'm a sucker for hand-to-hand combat, so that helped a lot. But, slight power manipulation, body manipulation with the turning devil, which I also thought was damn cool.
Oh, the devil trigger?
Is that accurate?
Yeah, well, somewhat. Well, I'll get into that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I thought it was looking crazy.
It was cool because he knows he can. Never mind. Go ahead.
The flight mechanics were also really, really cool. Yeah, I think those are all the bright spots. what took it down from a 10 to a number 9 was the cliche. It kind of took a jump-ish. I didn't feel like that was where the show should have went.
Nope.
I definitely feel like that could have. Maybe if somebody said a 7, I could understand, but I feel like in today's anime, I don't see fights like that. I don't see animation like that. Like it gave me the old school, but like touted up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pause. I guess.
Oh, I wasn't even. I wasn't even thinking.
polish. I said polish. I said polish.
I'm about to say I wasn't even thinking that.
I did say touted up, so I'm like, okay, I can understand. But anyways,
I'll let you slide. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I had on the negative side. And then also, I didn't like how it was like every time they was tiring out the Goku, you're always late, but you're coming at the last second and saving the day. Like, it made the show feel so unrealistic, especially near the end.
Oh, yeah.
But the rabbit.
Oh, still fantastic. One of the bright spots of that show.
Crazy.
One of the bright spots. And I told you his backstory. When you seen the backstory, you was like, damn, that's actually
like,
kind of.
And that's not in the game?
No, that's not in the game. That's an original character.
They snap.
They did with him. I will give them that.
You seen it? Oh, okay. Okay. I ain't going to spoil that.
So
You seen it, Trey?
I don't care.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I'm watching the original Devil May Cry.
My
I'm
boy.
on episode 2.
My boy, how you like that one?
Oh yeah,
I'm about
it's
to hop
good,
on
bro.
that one
Alright.
next.
It's just I'm taking my time because like if
you
I'm
can
eating,
spoil
I'm
it,
not trying to watch
I'm gonna watch
demons.
I got you.
I'm gonna watch the original first. You can spoil it.
I got you. Oh, I'm about
Okay,
to.
bet.
I'm
Go
about to.
ahead.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna piggyback off him. Go ahead, bro. I think I got a couple buckets off of
Nah,
that.
you good, bro. I'll just let
Quick
me
little fade away.
let me get this shit started real quick. All right, so that boy gave that show an 8. I'm gonna give that thing a solid 4.5. Animation. Let me start out with it. Let me take the music off. Let me just hear myself talk. The show was some BS. It was a lot of BS in that dang show. Dante is weak as hell. Dante is this is probably the weakest version I've ever seen of Dante. Dante is not this fucking weak. There's no way in hell that lady is catching them. Lady get her ass beat by Dante off rip in any incarnation of any game.
Let me stop you so you take
Go
it
ahead. Go ahead.
I thought that was some bullshit as well.
Every episode,
Seeing
bro.
lady just fucking dog walking.
Manhandle this nigga. No, bro. No.
Dog. Well, like,
no.
he would put up a fight. It wouldn't just be no easy diff, but mid diff.
She no diff the main character. And lady's not this special super soldier in the game. Dog, she got skills.
For sure.
But she's a human, dog.
She's support.
She's not even Krillin.
Character.
She's not even Yamcha. She's like,
oh my God.
Whoa.
10-10.
Yeah, like her character is good in the games.
Support.
Like her character is like she's good support and she's capable. Like she can do stuff. She can kill demons. That's fine. When she first met Dante in Devil May Cry 3, the way Dante was playing with her, it's hilarious.
And honestly, like,
Now go ahead. I got more.
even in like
I got
the
notes.
show, like you seen even in their first interaction, like okay, he's slipping up, but he really is beyond this bit. Like you
And
could
then he
tell.
gets caught. And then he gets caught. How the hell Dante get caught? Dante gets caught too much in this damn show. Dante's never been caught this much. This man, Dante, has been impaled with his sword in every fucking game. And guess what he just do?
That's exactly how the first episode of the original is too.
DMC 1, DMC 2, DMC 3, Devil May Cry 4. Every fucking game, he gets stabbed by his own sword. Even DMC 5, he stabbed himself with his own sword to make a new sword. He just took that shit right out. You want to know why? Because the sons of Sparta are broken. They did not do a good job of displaying the brokenness of Dante. Dante is weak as hell in this show. He should not be getting mopped up this easily the way he was getting mopped up. Only people he really should be losing to is probably Virgil and maybe oh my God, what's the name? Mundus.
Virgil is
his brother, his twin brother.
Okay, yeah,
Virgil's his twin brother, who you see at the end of the show, who and that part. Fucking stupid. What the hell y'all talking about? Some Dante got captured by the U.S. government and now the U.S. government's going to hell. What type of dumbass writing is it? The whole show had a bunch of dumbass writing. I don't get that shit.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
The hell version is nothing about hell.
No, none of that shit. None of that shit. All that's created. Oh, that's created by some dude who did some edgy fan fiction. He probably got high one night and wrote the script on some cocaine or something like that. And like he just wrote the shit. Terrible script.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids, because this is the type of shit that you can make. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. They use Nero's music for his Devil Trigger. For y'all who don't know what I'm talking about.
Was art.
When Dante turned into like the devil and stuff, when he transformed to his Devil Trigger, they used Nero's music for the Devil Trigger. Why are you using the music for this nigga? What's that be? That'd be his nephew? His nephew. He uses his nephew music for his. Dante has his own music. He got his own thing. Why you
Who's Nero?
Nero is the son of Virgil, who is the nephew of Dante. So Virgil had sex with a human, and a half-breed was born named Nero. He has like a whole arm that's like basically like this devil arm type thing, and he has a whole thing like Devil May Cry 4. Great game. Watch the gameplay online or something like that, or buy the game. It's on sale on PlayStation. It's a great game. Fantastic. And Nero's a great character.
And Virgil is one more
Virgil
time?
is Dante's twin brother.
Yeah, okay.
Virgil is Dante's twin brother. Virgil is the only person I can see like really like diffing like this man like Dante and stuff like that. Yes, ISO nigga, ISO. ISO. Pass Kobe the ball and move out the way.
I'm like Derek Fisher at the top of the key. Double team.
Anyway,
I'll get right back.
Enough with the Dante. So I'm gonna leave Dante alone because I like Johnny Bosch as a voice actor, and I think he did a great job voicing Dante.
Yes.
I feel like he was a great voice for Dante. I have no issue with like the character itself of Dante, just how they interpreted like his strength.
Writing.
Exactly. So I'm gonna let him be. Lady, worst character in the entire fucking franchise, bro. Ain't no way. How you turn one of the best support characters into this? You made her Sakura level. Like this is a trash ass character, dog. Like all she do is say fuck every third letter. Oh my fucking god, Dante, this fucking sucks. You fucking this, that, third, the fuck. Like what? Who wrote this? A 3-year-old?
So my boy,
it's like a 3-year-old wrote this shit, bro. What the fuck?
Can take another breath.
Man, I don't need another breath. I can keep going. I got notes, nigga. Animation quality was ass. That shit varied from decent to booty cheeks. Whenever I see,
that's a new saying right there. I got notes, nigga.
I got notes. I
don't need a breath. I got notes.
I don't need a breath, bro. Like, oh look, the animation was booty cheeks. How the hell you do CGI? We are in 2025, bro. Stop doing CGI anime. It's not good. It don't look good. It looked cheap. It looked bad. I didn't like the Devil Trigger transformation because it was CG. If it was like hand drawn or something like that, I get to you. That shit was CG. That shit looked terrible. It looked like Baki season 1. And y'all know Baki terrible, season 1. That's just me.
Worse than Kingdom season 1?
Yes.
Nah.
In my opinion, bro.
He's going too far.
That shit worse than Kingdom season. You want to know why? Because they had a budget.
Kingdom looked like
they had a budget.
Stick figure.
Kingdom ain't have a budget. Devil May Cry had a Netflix budget and they gave you that shit.
But it's better than that though.
Not with the resources they gave me. Nah, bro. You can do better than that. Hell no.
We speaking in relative, yes, but in the literal.
In literal, okay, yes. Kingdom season 1 is objectively bad. Kingdom season 1 is probably below Berserk. Nah, Berserk.
I've never seen anything worse than
you've never seen 2016 Berserk.
I'm about to say 2016.
You've never seen 2016 Berserk. 2016 Berserk will make Kingdom look like Inception.
Yeah, bro. That's honestly because like me being real, the first Berserk I watched was actually that one, and like I'm sorry. I was trudging through it.
I'm sorry.
So like that's really the reason why I survived on Kingdom.
You gotta watch the 1997 Berserk, Berserk TV.
That's the first one I watched.
That's the
and then I saw that.
That's real animation.
I saw the first episode. I was like,
yeah.
I think I heard a clip from that. He's like, my name's Griffith, and you are? I think that's from the 90s one.
Oh yeah, when there was back when they first met when they was kids. That show was crazy.
Griffith, and you are?
But yeah, why the fuck are we getting to season 2 of this shit? No, why?
It's highly rated. It's like it's not rated like a 9 point.
Y'all kids are stupid. Get off the drugs. Go touch grass. Go grab some boobs or something, bro. I don't know.
You are consensually,
but like, what's like? Don't like what?
You hate
consensually,
bro.
I said consensually.
You remember what Mr. Orange said back in the day?
I can understand where you're coming from, but you hating a little bit.
I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating at all. I'm not hating at all. I'm not, bro. I'm not. That shit trash, bro. That shit is
the animation,
trash.
you took it too far.
The animation was not that good sometimes. That shit could range from like
sometimes,
decent to like
yeah.
booty cheeks.
But it had the most time in the show. It was good though.
I ain't gonna say most.
Bruh,
I get that shit. I get that shit a smooth 30%.
I would say some of the big moments they slipped on.
James, is he being the elitist right now?
Yes, yes.
I'll be the elitist today. I don't
Yes,
give a
bro.
fuck. I'll be the elitist.
Every part of the show is bad. No,
Not every part of I said the
no.
voice actor was good. I just said lady was trash. The story was trash. Some of the set pieces were trash. Some of the side characters were trash.
He said Dante.
Dante's cool. But the way that they interpreted him, like his powers, that's what I'm saying. Like the way they made him weak. Dante's not that weak. That's like if you have Goku. Go ahead.
The main character and what else?
The main character was good. The voice actor was good. I did like the villain. The bunny rabbit was cool. His backstory was great. What else did I like about the show?
You gave it a 4. Why are we even having a conversation?
I don't know. You asked me questions. I'm answering, bro.
I don't know why I'm answering. You gave it a 4.
I give it a 4. I give it a
very low rating.
I give it a strong 4.
40%.
4.5. I'll bump it up a little bit.
45 out of 100.
Yeah, just because I like Dante. Off the strength of Dante alone, I'm giving it a 4.5. And what's his name? Kevin Carver. RP to Kevin Carver because he was great. He was great in the show as the vice president. He was great.
Segue into the OG DMC since y'all both watched it. Y'all have you watched it?
I watched a episode.
Oh, okay. So I guess
I'm gonna wait till they finish that and then we can have like a bear. But I like even the OG DMC. It's not like the best show of all time, but it's a better representation of the characters and of the world.
So what would you give that show?
I give that show a solid 7.5.
Okay. Compared to the 4.5.
Yeah. I get that show 7.5, maybe an 8.
I'm looking for like a significant like boost of like this show is super quality. Now it wasn't made in 2007, and we do know OG anime. Pretty good.
They tried that hard. They tried harder back then than they do now, bro. Because I feel like right now, like nowadays, like anime is so dime a dozen. Like they
money grabs,
bro. They just be throwing stuff at the
100%.
I was actually looking on my anime list because somebody asked a question about the best seasons of all time in anime, like winter, fall, and spring and shit. But looking through that shit,
hard question.
That is a hard question.
I might have to go fall because fall be having.
No, just like of all time, like
He said like fall 17, spring.
Yeah,
19.
that's tough, bro. We have to
deep dive,
dedicate
bro.
an episode to that.
they
Coming
had,
soon.
They had a good episode on that shit. So
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Got down, but I was looking though, and like the difference is like the older anime. It was like smaller and more condensed, but like you would have like some shit, you know. But nowadays, like we'll have some shit, but also people got more.
It's a lot more.
Anime is way more popular, so it's a lot more. It's some heavy hitters which is that shit, but it's also some shit out here too.
No, that's facts.
And then it's like since people are going so hard for the money grabs because it's so popular, they may have a great story like Tower of God, and then completely fuck it up.
Or Blue Lock, and then Blue Lock turns into
what I'm saying?
See, like people like going crazy about the beginning after the end right now because of that animation, which I'm fucking with the show right now.
What's that? I never heard that show.
Beginning after the end.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Yeah, that's a list.
Basically, what he told, what the niggas who told him, he said he might be like,
Appreciate it.
and he's like in his top 5 main characters type shit. And he isekai too. But
I'm sick of isekai. I'm listening.
The difference is like he was that
I'm sick of
nigga.
isekai
He was
too.
that nigga in his first life. He was that nigga in his first life. He was like the strongest king.
Right.
And then in his second life, he was still that nigga. So like, nothing changed. It's just he's about to learn a different view of life.
So like Arnold's Voldigold from like what was that shit called? The Misfit Demon King or something like that. Y'all ever heard of that one?
No.
Okay.
No, you I know you're talking about though. You talking about Uns, not Uns, but you talking about the Misfit Demon of the Demon Academy.
Yeah, Misfit Demon Academy.
Not like him. Cause goddamn he more so died because he just made a deal with a hero.
Okay.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Bro died because he was so strong and all that he used was violence and that somebody's backstabbed him. You feel me? That's why.
And he learned to be a better person.
He learned to be a better person. It's on 4 episodes right now, but the isekai been going. And from what I seen, the nigga got aura. Like
I feel you. I'm just sick of isekai in general, bro. It's too many.
Too
I
many.
understand.
I can't wait till we have an episode about.
But I done seen all the good ones.
modern day isekai.
It's too many, bro.
Bro, like you say you see all the good ones. I believe you.
Yeah.
So I
Good.
seen
You seen a good one. ReZero.
ReZero was gas.
ReZero's
I'm
gas.
on season 3 right
Very
now.
dark, but it's gas.
Whatchamacallit? There's a few ones.
Overlord.
SAO, Let It Fly. But that's one of the ones I had my honorable mention for shitting on.
One of the
I
new
think we all
ones.
got that one on the list.
One of the new ones I got
All I
is
got is one.
I was reincarnated 7 Prince Gord is crack, like super crack.
I was reincarnated as a slime 17th time, and I couldn't power up this time.
This is not the
What's
I was
up with all these
reincarnated as a
long ass
spider.
names?
The long names
bruh?
be crazy.
I was reincarnated
The long
as a
names be
chair.
But man, let's.
I was
stay on
reincarnated
topic.
as a doorway. Oh yeah, let's move. Anyways, but
crazy.
moving on,
Reincarnated
bro.
I was reincarnated as a vending machine. Fuck out of here.
All right, moving on from Booty Devil May Cry anime Netflix. Let's talk about some anime shows that are actually good.
That was art.
I mean, look, art subjective.
I ain't gonna lie. I slick want to get into that.
What?
Well, first, because I don't know. Well, nah. I want to talk about the cartoons that define me. Because like
Oh yeah, I got a moment. Yeah, I definitely got a couple moments on that one for sure.
I got 2.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
What moment?
What moment defined you?
Oh, we were talking about moments.
Yeah.
Well, really, one of the moments. I was thinking really the whole show, but like that moment where like Wilt was talking to his the person that created him.
Michael Jordan.
It was
Was it
Michael
Michael
Jordan.
It's
again?
based off Michael Jordan.
Damn, that's crazy.
He said Jordan Michaels, but it's Michael
That's
Jordan.
Michael
I did
Jordan.
not know that.
I did not know it was
Really?
based
Y'all
on-
never got that?
No,
Know that.
bruh.
I didn't even know
Because like
name
Blue
for
said
real.
Jordan Michaels like 3 times. It's basically Michael Jordan.
I
Yeah.
never.
I
don't
never
remember.
connected. I never. Yeah, hell
Oh
no.
wow. Okay. I
I love that show though.
I seen
just
the
blew
clip.
your minds. That's crazy.
Nah,
Right.
facts for real. I seen the clip again on Instagram recently, and it's like, damn, like to see you would never know how you like touching somebody when you just being yourself and being genuine, and like that shit like resonates with me. I mean, y'all niggas know me, so like that resonated with who I was as a person, even as a kid, bro. So
Nah, that's a great show. That's a great show. Dang, I kind of we gonna talk about animation in a second because I want to talk about Windbreakers in a little bit.
oh my god,
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
I actually meant to tell you, I actually like did watch it, and I am caught up.
You saw season? Oh, so you caught up with season 2?
Nigga.
Woo! All right, we'll talk in a second.
Nigga.
Since we're skipping around, we'll do that after the cartoon moment.
Bang Out City, boy.
Boy, Hands, the anime.
Boy, oh God.
Hands.
I think it's on
Tokyo
my list,
Revengers,
I
but
haven't-
better.
Tokyo Revengers is
I
garbage.
hate
Way
bro.
better than
Yeah,
Tokyo
Tokyo Revengers got
That shit
it
is
lost the plot.
Absolutely garbage.
Tokyo lost the plot. Yeah,
But
okay.
Mikey, that dude, I can't lie.
Like,
Nah, Mikey Cole.
I'm
and
sorry.
what's the name?
Draken?
Dakin.
No
Yeah,
matter
Draken
how
is that his
ice cold these niggas can be, they all in the trash ass.
To my right hand man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Association.
Oh yeah, Draken.
name? Yep, trash by association.
I just can't.
Was
lie.
it? Is it Draken?
or Drakon or whatever.
Draken.
It's something like that.
Mikey's homeboy, whatever.
Draco
Yeah.
garbage.
The tall nigga.
Yeah. What you just said?
Draco garbage.
Clip climbing.
You know damn well that nigga ain't garbage, bro.
Draco trash.
Oh, so what's your moment, bro?
All right, bro.
Trashka.
So for me, is when Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob sold for 62 cents. That shit taught me at a young age that your employer is not shit, kids. Just make sure that whatever job you're
Cheapska.
working at, just make sure that always have an escape plan, because no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you defend your job, them niggas will sell you out. Now, granted,
Yes.
I'm gonna paint y'all a picture for the old people that have never seen this and the young people who have. Quick refresher: Mr. Krabs is about to die. He made a deal with the devil, the sea devil, that he would never be cheap again if he let him live. Devil said, "I bet."
Davy Jones.
David, what's the name? Not Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Flying Dutchman say, "I ain't gonna take David Jones." Blah 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 blah. Mr. Krabs, he's over here thinking that he's still dreaming because he's being generous to everybody. They're like, "Nah, bro, you awake." This man over here starts taking the free refills back, stealing toys from children.
Yeah, I
A
remember
penny.
this
A dude
episode.
found a penny on the ground. A dude picks him up. Mr. Krabs grabs his arm. He's like, "Hey, dude, let go of my arm." He said, "Unhand the penny or the arm comes off." Boom. Devil pulls up out of nowhere and says, "You cheap as hell. You coming with me." SpongeBob, the most loyal.
Flying Dutchman.
Mr. Krabs is a scum, bro.
Bruh,
Scumbag.
SpongeBob. Hold on. SpongeBob, loyal ass. SpongeBob, the most loyal worker in the history of fiction. There's nobody who's a harder worker than SpongeBob SquarePants, because that nigga be working for free sometimes.
Yes.
He said, "Hey, Mr. Krabs, the nicest person I know." He said, "I bet my soul he would never sell. He would never do no crazy stuff like that." Devil said, "Bet. Hey, yo, Krabs, I'm gonna let you live. But let me ask you something. You gonna trade SpongeBob for all the change in my pocket?" He said, "How much money we talking?" Mr. Krabs, 62 cents. I'll take the money. Mr. Krabs. Bro, Within the
Money.
within the span of 5 seconds, you lost your best fry cook and your best employer to some corporate greed. And that taught me to never trust my employer as a kid. That shit defined me. Because your employer will sell you out. And I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it firsthand recently at my job. Your employer will sell you out at the quickest convenience.
Yeah. I saw it firsthand at the job we was working at together.
Every week.
Every week, bro.
Every week.
Every single week.
Sad, boy.
Terrible job. Fuck TQL. Anyways, what you got?
They just hit me up too. On some crazy.
What they did? What?
They hit me up on Indeed. The same place I ended up.
You know what's crazy? They hit me up too.
They hit me up before too.
They hit me up before too. On me.
On God.
They have the audacity, bro.
The audacity, bro. One of the worst comedies of all time. Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead when y'all go.
So I got two, but I'm gonna start with this one. Cause this one really defined me growing up into life as well. You feel me? Huey and Granddad. Feel me? Huey was when he was doing the BET shit. Well, he was doing the episode when he was like,
I know you're talking about.
Looking at black shit.
It was the fasting episode where he was like fasting away from like BT and all like the other.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And goddamn, he asked Granddad, what do you do when there's nothing you can do?
You do what you can.
Do what you can. Hey, cook.
That's some good life advice.
Do what you can for sure.
Do what you can.
Feel me? R.I.P. to Granddad. Bro.
R.I.P. to John Witherspoon. Yes, sir.
I mean, that was so simple but so heavy. So I fuck with that shit. So.
That's a good one. What you got, James?
I don't know if y'all remember, but the class of 3000.
That's crazy. I was just about to talk about that too,
That's
bro.
one of my
heard that
favorite shows of
name in a
all
minute.
time. I was just listening to the soundtrack today, bro, playing My Mentor, the one with Lil D.
Let me actually go ahead and see if I can find
YouTube.
You just don't got the core memory.
I'm gonna put y'all on YouTube.
That made me put my...
Don't take this down when I say this, please. But the whole class of 3000 from start to finish is on YouTube in one video.
Bro, when I tell you,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
that show made me fall in love with music as a kid, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
hey, son, hey,
music
can
too,
we take
bro.
him to the bridge?
Volume 1 is.
Wasn't this on? Who showed this?
Andre
was?
3000.
3000, bro.
Sonny
Three
Bridges.
Stacks.
I
Yeah.
forgot about this shit.
He
And they canceled after season 1. Ooh, I've never forgiven them for
I
it.
know why
It's
they
it.
did, though.
It's
I
it
know
got
why
three
they did.
seasons.
Why they canceled it?
It was
bro?
too expensive because he was making every single episode. It had to have original music, so
and had original art and shit.
and
in that
everything
bit.
was too much money. And Cartoon Network wasn't going to shell out. Cartoon Network, Warner Bros. They weren't gonna-
Turner.
It said it got 3 seasons though.
I'm about to say it was 3 seasons.
It was a decent amount of seasons, but like
I don't watched it back to front from on YouTube. That one video I don't watch.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it say it was primarily including budget constraints and low ratings.
But
Low ratings is crazy.
Nah,
it
that's
makes sense
cap.
though.
That's cap.
The budget thing I get, but low ratings.
I remember that. Yes, sir. Yes,
Like you said,
Man, the world gonna know who I am. A little dick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to talk
about.
So that exact episode, now that you singing that
That's
thing,
crazy.
I always just remember like
Get him, Shawty. Get him, Shawty. Get
you
him.
nothing
to him.
without your people, bro.
You not,
Basically, Lil D, as we singing that song, got big. It ended up being a dream, I believe.
Nah, it was real.
Oh, okay.
Because
so,
he sold his soul, basically.
yeah, like similar to what Mr. Krabs did to SpongeBob, but he did it for himself for fame and money and yada yada yada. He sold his soul to the devil, which was really a producer devil at the same time.
All we want is your soul.
Yeah.
That's,
I remember that shit.
give it to that.
I remember that too.
Get him, Shawty. Get him, Shawty. Get it to him. Get
But,
it to him. Bam. That shit hard.
He forgot about his friends once he got big and famous and rich and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it ended up biting him in the back. And I didn't even really know what it meant back then. But I just was like, this episode hard.
3 Stacks was really trying to tell us, bro. Like
This
the industry
episode
will
is
make you
hard,
sell your soul, bro.
And it's
If you let it. If
timeless,
you let it,
bro.
yeah.
It's timeless.
Whew. Nah, that's one of my favorite shows of all time. When I tell you that show made me
I forgot
love
about
music,
that shit,
dog.
boy. I forgot about that shit.
That show made me
was hard,
love
though.
music
And
as a kid.
that's a
dog.
perfect segue into me because like from the first episode, bro, like because they really were showing like on a finite level, so even kids can understand how the power in creating and being able to touch people with music. Like he literally coming through the school playing the saxophone, all the kids breaking their necks, looking at him like, "Oh my God, how do you do it?" Oh, come on,
That's
pull
Sonny
up to me.
Bridges.
Come, you know what I'm saying? Like,
can we take him to the
it
bridge?
made me fall in love with music too, bro.
We throwing that
Shout out
out.
3 Stacks, man. Shout out 3 Stacks. Oh my god.
I would say be careful so they don't get demonetized.
They weren't even supposed to be playing right
I
now.
was just saying, that's
That
all
was-
hard.
that
Sorry,
was
you
me.
too.
That's all hard.
I'm practicing
No,
to
it
be a
is.
ventriloquist. Y'all just don't know
Got
it.
another one.
Cartoon moment. I can probably think of one, but I'll let y'all go.
My last one is Aang when he was with the monk.
Oh,
And the monk was telling him like,
Oh, when he was trying to unlock the chakra and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
and the monk was telling him you have to let go of Katara. You feel me? And as a kid, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you think about it, like, okay, you just gotta leave Katara. You feel me? But as we look into like Korra, I know I did. I know how you feel.
I mean, I feel like a lot of us feel the same way about Korra. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I agree with Oso and Korra.
That
That shit is some boo boo.
But shit, we saw Aang get married to Katara. So obviously he didn't leave him.
Yeah.
But what it taught me, like just growing up, is like it's gonna come a point in your life where you have to shut everything off around you, so that you can focus on just being you.
The best you.
You feel me?
I like
Regardless if it's financial, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, just focus on yourself. You feel me? Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, bro. That's dope. I didn't even think about that because
shit was
Avatar.
hard.
Avatar had a lot of lessons. If we
lot.
talking Avatar, I'm talking. I'm gonna just have this one.
That's our Uncle Iroh though. He got too many.
You
Iroh,
literally
boy.
stole.
Too fucking
I was literally
many. I
about
know.
to talk about Leaves from the Vine.
Come on, man.
The Iroh story when Iroh first, because like the whole episode, you see all three you see all the stages of life. First, Iroh helps out a little baby, like a mom with a little baby. Then he helps out a young a young man because he was trying to steal from him and stuff like that. He helps him like get out the posture and all the other stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he whatchamacallit, you see him make the grave for his son, like Lieutenant. It just like showed you the cycle of life and like how quick like everything can be, but like how connected and like how much like of an impact you can make on like anyone's life and stuff. And then that song Leaves from the Vine. Whew, that
song is crazy.
Avatar 1 to 1.
Shout out to Uncle I, man. Uncle I.
But yeah, that's the only one that I have left. I ain't got no more cartoon moments after that though. That
I'm out too.
You out? What about
Yeah.
you? All right,
I'm
bro.
out, bro.
Let's talk about windbreakers. Let's go into anime. So we're gonna talk about some anime show reviews. Any show that y'all seen, we gonna just talk about it real quick. I'm talking windbreakers. Hands the anime. Season 2, episode 1. They
Yes.
pulled up. That boy Sakura said, "Doom!" Kicked in the door. I'ma kick all y'all asses. I said,
Whoa.
This is an MC I can get behind. I like him.
Who is this now?
Who is this little? Who is this half-haired mo?
It wasn't him that kicked that bitch open either. I don't think it was other buddy.
Oh, the strong motherfucker.
Strong
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. But
One
then,
of them-
but what's Sakura do?
when he got in that bitch, was like, I'm about to beat all y'all.
And them episodes was just hands being thrown.
all
bro.
them niggas gas too.
They
bro.
all
Like,
gas, bro. Like this is what Tokyo Revengers should have been. This is how you do
Yes.
gang fights. This is how you do
Yes.
gang warfare in Japan. This
Yes.
is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Not no boy crying and stuff and like some time travel bit. No,
And
hands.
Every fight he was
it's,
crying,
It's
too.
still somebody there. It's still somebody there who's like Takamichi. You feel me?
But we like him.
But he got some heart though.
He got hard.
Yeah.
He got
Bro,
some
when,
heart,
he
bro.
when he tackled Buddy Bird,
Grab the leg.
and then when I saw him with the little, I said, "Oh my God, they gonna whoop that." I said, "They gonna beat that poor boy." And then the seniors came, not seniors, upperclassmen came in.
Not before Sakura lost his mind though.
Oh, Sakura lost his mind the whole time, but like,
It was different when
That
when
nigga
Bogut,
that
got
nigga ate the fuck out that bat too. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga ate that shit.
and the metal pipes too. They was using
Yes.
bats and metal pipes to fight, and then them do. And
That
the,
nigga be taking some punishment.
what's
I
the
can't-
Yes,
the
they
Bofarin?
do.
What I think
Bo-
Bofarin?
yeah,
Yeah,
Bofarin.
Them Fruitin kids, they was just using their hands. They had no weapons.
no weapons, bro.
Come on, I'm
They
telling
had
you.
no weapons.
No weapons.
No
nigga.
weapons.
But it with the eye patch, that's my favorite nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga so
I can't think of his
he's
name.
so technical, man.
I ain't gonna lie, he got a dark side too,
He
bro.
do, though. I fuck with him.
And he's like Sakura.
It's something,
That's
but
why I
it's-
like you.
it's something about him, man.
I can't defeat this guy.
I can never beat you, Sakura.
Oh God.
I was like, bro, he cold.
But it with they be having a jacket off halfway too. He cold.
Oh yeah, the pink hair, but
Oh, yeah.
He's
yeah.
like,
ladies, man.
he's like, he was talking so much.
Yeah, he was talking greasy
He
to that
was
nigga.
like, you know, with that attitude, I don't think you get girls too much, do you?
Yeah, you're not really popular with the ladies, are you?
Yeah, and he was getting pissed
He
about
got
that.
But it with the palm of his down shit. Like,
my
the
God.
base
Yeah.
of his down palm.
And then when they started turning up, bro, and they started beating everybody, but bro, then like, wait, how are they winning? We have weapons and numbers. They're like, bro,
That doesn't
these
matter,
are
bro.
fighters. We hook at Bofarin.
And then the upperclassmen pulled up. It was really cooked. Then
He said, "You're just like me."
and those are sophomores too.
Yeah.
Then
They're
when
not even
and when
30 years.
Umemia and them boys, that boy Umemia cold. Though.
But did y'all
Yes.
see like the end part of the last episode
What happened?
What you mean?
when the other dude pulled up to the warehouse that they got beat up at?
The other dude.
Was it after the end credits?
It was after the end credits.
Oh, so I didn't see
Oh
it.
yeah. I
All
didn't
right,
see
so
it.
basically somebody with the same jacket pulled up.
With the kill jacket?
Yes, he pulled up. He was like, "Damn, I really came to see what the hell y'all gonna be on because I wanted to see boyfriend." But he was like, "Shit, y'all lost." He's like, "But they really weak too compared to what they used to be." And then he was like, "It's really because we let this dummy do whatever he want to." He's like, "I came to control him, but I guess I was too late." And then he showed his hand, nigga hand tatted. You know what that mean in a little teenage game?
Boss man.
Hand tatted.
Boss man.
Boss man.
He either boss man
Or right hand.
One of the two.
You feel me?
He up there.
So he's like, shit, damn, rubbed his head and shit. And then they showed his zipped the jacket. Now he had a scar on his neck too.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, this nigga done been through some wars.
He's probably gonna be a pivotal character. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't wait for the next episode. Windbreaker season 2 has been such a delight.
and then like they top nigga. So he's so nonchalant, bro. That nigga so cool.
Umemia. Bro, Umemia, that nigga. I like him.
So cool.
I like
bro.
him.
They
bro.
all so cool, bro.
They all good, bro. They good and they good leaders too. I like that.
Yeah.
They're really good leaders.
And they got
Yes.
a girl in the group too. I think that's a girl.
Yeah, that's girl. That's
Yeah.
girl. Because they wearing this. I hope it's a girl. I don't know.
You never know.
You never know.
Never know.
never know in
It's
Japan.
anime. It's
You never
anime.
know in Japan.
Never know.
You never know. You never know.
But yeah,
Windbreakers is crazy.
Windbreaker's nice.
Have y'all seen the
check
Renori
that out.
Kenshin remake?
No.
no, that's new.
Yeah,
I thought it came out a minute ago.
it did, but they're doing the Kyoto thing, bro. They're about to do the Shishio fight soon.
I'm gonna watch. I still ain't seen the OG.
Me too. But here's the thing about that: the OG, the final arc in the OG is not the final arc. That shit is all filler. That's not even real. Like when he was fighting all the Christians and stuff like that, that's not even in the manga in the slightest. When they do the real final arc for that joint, bro, heart's gonna be broken. Like this man Kenshin, like when I tell you, this samurai dude gets broken down to his core on some revenge types. So like when I tell you, the person that's coming after him, like for real, in the final fight, y'all not, man. Look, that's gonna make waves.
I definitely got to
Look up the Jinchu arc for the Renori Kenshin manga, Jinchu. That's the real final arc for the anime. That thing is crazy. It's crazy. I can't wait for the anime to do it. I just want to talk about the remake because I know we're actually gonna get that because we didn't get that originally. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's all I got for anime show reviews.
Shit, nigga, try shit. Hell,
What?
To Be Hero X. Let's talk about this shit.
I still gotta see that show.
All right, spoiler free. You feel me? Episode 3. It was good. You feel me? Now I will say, I'm a little skeptical about the top 10, as people will see when you watch the episode. I'm a little skeptical about the strength of the top 10 heroes, but I know the top hero for sure is cracked. So we're gonna see about that shit.
They
But
always cracked. The top hero always cracked.
I don't know what to say about this anime, bro. Anime of the year, fuck it.
my
Three
goodness.
episodes in, dog. Fuck it.
That's a bold
I don't-
statement. That's a
Diving right now.
I
bold
don't give a
statement.
fuck.
That
You
is
do
a
know how
definitely
anime
boss.
be falling off these days.
I
bro.
do.
Facts.
I do.
Like
I
In
do.
the same
it was
season.
all
I
good
do.
just a
Be
week
Ice
ago.
cold.
About
I
a
do.
week ago.
And you know how I feel right now? Look, they announced 24 episodes way long ago. You
Yeah.
feel me? They dropped all the character trailers leading up to the episode opening. Like, psh, 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 we know we got heat, nigga. I like that confidence, nigga. So I'm gonna put confidence back in them. Anime of the year. God damn, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shit, it's some heat coming. There's some heat now.
They
Fuck
not-
'em. We
they-
ball.
They not even dropping consistently though.
What you mean?
I thought it wasn't dropping every week. Oh, okay.
They
I'm
drop
about to
every
say
week.
yeah, because
They drop every week. It's-
last week it was 2, and he just told me
it's,
they got
it's
the third
3.
now.
It's 3. They it's gonna come out Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow, Friday.
I'm gonna check it out. Windbreaker still got it for me right now. Bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Your Windbreaker fire. What else?
I think that's all. That's one of the ones I had. I don't think I had anything else that I like really want to talk about.
Not this season.
Not in anything new, except for the new One Piece. The new One Piece season is fire.
Oh, I know what I want. Witch Watch. If you
One
got
Piece
company,
is always fire.
you got company. Witch Watch is cool. I only seen the first episode. It's only 2 episodes right now, but it's about a witch and a boy. He's an ogre though. So
What you said it's called?
Witch Watch. It's in modern times though. You feel me? She just came back from witch school, so it's a comedy, real funny. I fuck with it. You know, something to watch, something to put on while you doing shit. So yeah, if you like that, watch that. You feel me? That's all
I see
got
it now.
for
Witch Watch.
Yeah, that's all I got.
It's on my Crunchyroll.
Saw some stuff like China's Solo Leveling. I need to watch that though. I ain't caught up. You know what I'm talking about? Super cute. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, bro.
It's cool. It's cool. It got a little bit more depth than Solo Leveling had at the beginning, but
They got like Guilty
it's
Gear
about,
anime?
yeah, they do. I heard it's gas too.
What was that anime?
Guilty Gear. I don't like that
I
animation.
never even heard of it before.
Never heard of her.
It's a game. Too.
It's a fighting
It's
game.
a fighting game, which is it's pretty fire. It's fast paced as fuck.
I'll check it out though. I'll add to the watch list. I might like it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get into that top 5 psychological animes though, bro.
Let's talk about top 5 psychological. Lead us off, bro.
So we want to just go like
we can do round robin like we did last time. What's your we don't gotta be in any order or anything like that though.
But the first one I'm gonna talk about, like this is in no order, but Psychopaths, bro.
That was my number 1 too.
You know what's crazy? That's actually not my number 1.
No, that's not my number 1. It's my number 2.
Okay.
My number
Number
1.
one.
I couldn't rank them just because they're all so
Yeah,
close
but
to me.
yeah.
But like, bro, like
I got a movie for my 1.
from the first episode, they even talking about the Dominators. I'm already like, okay, so I already know that life is not black and white. So how are y'all gonna say, okay, once you pass a certain decimal,
Now you're a threat to
now
society.
first you're locked up for life. It's either you're free, certain decimal, now you're locked up for life. Certain decimal past that, you're now dead. And that's the three existences in the Psychopaths universe, and that is crazy off top to me.
The computers control your entire life, basically. The Sybil system.
Then when you take somebody like Makishima, who, sorry for spoiler alert, but this is part of me, my dark side,
Shout out Makishima.
who's taking the main character's best friend, taking her to the little dungeon area where he's got his little plan just to make her go crazy.
His evil lair.
Stripping her down, slitting her throat. Sorry for the violence, YouTube, but that's what happened.
Please don't cancel us.
And his as he's talking about what he just did and giving actual reasons as to why he is the way he is, his crime coefficient is going down.
Yep.
Dropped all the way down to 0.
Yep.
Through the same dominator system that I just explained about.
Yep. Special grade.
Special grade curse for real.
Yeah.
Ghetto ass nigga.
Yeah, for real. For real. And it's like that, and that's just one character. They have a whole nother season where they go into like,
I didn't like season 2.
it wasn't as good as season 1 to me.
No freaking way was it good as
When they got rid of Buddy, that's when I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Makishima is one of the greatest villains of all time.
It definitely fell off, but the concept of what it was,
I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable season.
yeah, for sure.
but-
It was kind of like a fairy gone for me.
Yeah.
That shit.
But then also like with the I can't remember the name of the officers that she was above. Because she was a captain, right? Or she was like a lieutenant.
Well, she was a
Second
lieutenant, and then the
season.
captain became basically one of the dogs. Quote
That's,
unquote.
yeah, but
And she became the captain
It's crazy because the
second.
dogs
She
was
became the captain.
actually criminals, but they really was special investigators. And it's like, bro, these supposed to be criminals that's locked up for life.
Not all of them was though. Some of them
It's a crazy show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
It definitely was.
It's definitely a crazy show. It's a good one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got, James?
I actually had Psychopaths at number 1, but I'll rank mine. But I'll just throw a random one up. Death Parade.
That was on my list.
Okay,
I
for
love Death
sure.
Parade.
Death Parade is good. Very good.
I need to watch that shit.
You never watched Death Parade?
I started it.
You'll like it. It's-
I'm
I was
literally.
actually watching them at the same time.
I was
What
looking
happened.
up psychological anime just for preparing for the pod, and I'm like, I need to watch Death Parade again.
I think it's like what 12 episodes, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
there's another one that's similar to Death Parade, and it's like
really?
the
I know
what you're
same
talking
type
about.
of concept.
Is it Kim?
Say it one more time.
Kim? KEM.
I gotta watch it again.
Maybe.
I
I don't
gotta
know.
look that up. I'll let you know though.
I don't really say it because it kind of had like the same kind of cover.
Concept?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't really know for real though.
Death Parade, for people who aren't privy to it, it's kind of like what happens to people after death. One of the ways people look at it, and in this, like before you go to heaven or hell, you got to kind of like do a test, kind of like a jigsaw, but after death, and it's different for everybody. Some people get different choices and different ways to do it, and it's all like at a bar though, so like. You can imagine what that comes with, and
it happens when people die at the same time. Like if like you die at the same time, then y'all both end in the little bar space that he was talking about, and then you get to play a game to find out the real truth because you don't have your memories when you get there.
Yeah,
and you find out the game to find out like how y'all really died, and that you really like. Some people be like, let's just say you and me best friends type shit. We both died at the same time. We get there, then we find out that you was actually fucking on my girl or something like that, and like I was plotting on to I'd take you out and like to kill you, but we ended up dying at the same time, and you'll find out something like that, like while you're in there, and then like one person gets reincarnated, the other person goes straight to hell.
Yeah. What you see about the show, I wasn't trying to spoil too much, but
my bad.
No, you're good.
I didn't know that was spoiler. That's episode 1.
Episode 1, bro.
Nah, you good though. That was like the concept, but like
shit.
for me, like when I watched it, I was kind of trying to figure it out. That was kind of like
Maybe
an
I didn't
interesting
watch
part
that
about
shit.
it too. Definitely go check it out, bro. It's real consumable.
It's on my list though.
12
That's why I thought
episodes.
I watched that.
Yeah, it's very concise, very great. It's a great show.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, one gets reincarnated, one comes back, but it's very rare that they both are clean. Like
It's really
Very
never.
rare.
It's really never.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's fire.
what you got?
The first one that I want to talk about. Let's see. I haven't finished this one though, so I'm gonna say it out for last. But I put it on here because it's just of the stature of the anime. You feel me? But I'm not gonna talk about that one first. I'm gonna talk about the one that I'm watching right now, ReZero. ReZero.
It's a psychological show.
It is. I looked it
Okay.
up. I looked it
It's
up.
got psychological elements,
Yeah.
100%.
I've never I haven't got past episode 1. I need to. It's not. It's not because it's bad. It's not because it's bad. I just
understand.
haven't.
The psychological elements, from in my opinion, probably come from the fact of like what he can do because he can return by death.
Mm-hmm.
So every time he dies, he come back and he can restart from
Yeah.
the checkpoint, basically.
Yeah.
So even though it seems like a game, but like, because season 2, that rabbit scene was
Yes. Insane.
like, okay, up to that point, I was like, I'll be able to handle everything. That shit right there, though, nigga, I might have broke off of that one, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. And then it's like you also seeing somebody. Imagine like a mentally average like human being, like somebody that just doesn't really have
Somebody who
a lot
was
of
a shut in
turmoil.
too.
Who-
He was-
yeah.
he stopped going to school.
Yeah.
He stopped hanging with friends. You feel me? Not necessarily because he was getting bullied or anything like that, but his flashback, it shows why, and it made sense. Like as a child, for sure, especially when your parents really aren't telling you or getting on your ass, they're just trying to comfort you the whole time.
Yeah.
So seeing him have to understand shit and have to go through stuff, it really plays with your mind in a different way because you're trying to understand everything going on around him and also the people who are around him too.
Yes.
You feel me? So it makes you think about what are you missing too. Because when he does miss stuff, it be crucial.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like he done had to make some decisions.
Okay.
About
Nasty
like,
decisions.
about like I need to go back. So how can I go back?
Y'all
What
keep
I-
talking about this show. I'm gonna check it out one.
Look,
day.
I ain't gonna cap. That first 8 to 9, but I'm gonna drop that bitch. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
First
bro.
8 to 9 is slow, but
And
I'm,
then,
I'm trying.
it's an hour per episode. But
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it's
but,
a slog
but
right now.
what kept me was definitely the story and the side characters. And then once I saw him actually, it clicked. I was like, I'm gonna stay around there. The start of season 3, that first like the 10 seconds, I said, oh yeah.
See, yeah,
I haven't
I'm
caught
still,
You in season 2?
I'm like on the latter half of season 2.
Look, when you get to season 3,
season 1.
when you get to season 3, I promise you gonna pause it after 26. You be like, what the fuck? This nigga trying to get right. I promise you gonna say
Okay.
that shit. I promise you gonna say that shit on my mama.
As
nigga.
I've been waiting on him to take that step, bro.
He a dog though. I can say
No, he's been dogged out.
I like Rudy just strong, but he still got some fucking problems, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Subaru, he was just a shut in. Like, it wasn't nothing wrong with him for real. Like he was a 16-year-old kid. He really don't know no better. But shit, at the end of the day, nigga a dog, and he gonna protect the people too.
Yeah, bro. That's the reason why I even stuck around, because Subaru does not fold. He might be dumb. He may be underwhelming at times, but he's gonna be.
And also like
consistent.
Him dealing with supernatural beings and how they try to talk to him, having to deal with it, because like he's an average human. Mm-hmm. So imagine you're an average human talking to
a mage,
or
an evil mage,
or a deity.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, how would you handle that situation?
Oh yeah,
you feel
crazy.
Me? You feel me? So yeah, shout out to that.
For me, the first one I'm gonna do it's a movie called A Silent Voice. It's one of my man, look, when I tell you this movie broke me like crazy. It's basically about this deaf girl. She gets bullied by these kids. Like when she's like, she's new to school. She gets bullied by these kids. They steal her hearing aids all the time and they break them, this, that, and the third. They keep messing with her.
Scummy.
Then one day, like she gets hurt doing it by one of the bullies, and then all the kids turn on the bully and he gets shunned. And like you just see like him mentally like spiral out of control, and like how and then eventually he tries to make it up to the girl and stuff like that, but she doesn't want to be near him, and then like they get close to each other, and then some more messed up stuff happens, and then it has a lot of very dark adult themes, but like at the end it's a happy ending, but like to get through it's one of the most powerful movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm really trying to be as vague as possible because it's a fantastic, a silent voice.
I've actually seen a clip about this.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I heard all about it. I haven't watched it myself.
It is
but
fantastic. Yeah. If I could say 10 out of 10, I can't recommend it enough. Just watch it when you're in a good headspace. It's not one of the movies like it's a
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah,
that.
watch it when you're in a good headspace, because it's a hard movie to like get through. Not to get through like it's a bad movie or something, but like it's some real themes in there, and you're gonna be like, dang, I was one of those kids, or dang, I was that kid getting bullied. Like you can see yourself in the characters, and I really think that's like powerful.
That sounds powerful.
Yeah, A Silent Voice is one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's in my top 5 anime movies of all time, just in general. But it's up there for me. Like it's up there with like Akira and all that stuff. To me, like the way it impacted me, I have nothing but high praise for that movie. It's very good.
Shout out to it.
And that psychological part, whoo, boy, you gonna see. You gon' see.
I'm gonna tap into that, bro.
For sure. That movie is, oh my God, that movie is fantastic.
Yes, sir.
All right, what you got, bro?
Steins Gate. Has anybody seen it?
It's on my list. I
It's on my list.
I saw the first episode.
It's on my list.
I saw
Have
the first
not
episode.
finished.
Okay, so Steins Gate.
I love it,
is,
though.
I'm trying to explain it.
It's slow. It's slow though.
Huh?
It was slow like at the beginning.
At first.
Yeah, it's definitely.
A lot of the psychological shows are really
I
slow.
really slow.
I think I would watch something else at the time too. So that's why I dropped that motherfucker. But
Well, it's basically about a quack scientist who he's really just a little strung out, but he ends up finding the secret to time travel, and like he's basically battling through this paradox. Now, I will say, because like mentally, he's not like an average human being. He found time travel, but like he's socially awkward because of how shut in he is, and like because of what his discovery, like people from the future are like plotting on him, and like real shit is like happening to him. He's trying to figure out why. With his, granted, he's figuring it out because he's like smart, but like he's very similar to like Subaru, who's going through hella mentally, emotionally, because like people that are
at a fast pace, probably too.
yeah, and then
it's like he's a step behind everything, really.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He also he doesn't really have that many people either. I literally could probably count on both of my hands, maybe even one, of how many people that he really has close to him. Mm-hmm. Like one of his people went missing. At one part of the show, nigga was losing his mind trying to find him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out Stein. It's been in my list for years. I need to check it out.
Steins Gate is like that, bro.
I've heard.
Agreed.
What you got, James?
Check it out.
Classroom of the Elite.
I was gonna put that too.
I've heard that's in the list too.
Nigga, I started reading it before I started watching it. I need to get back on the manga though.
True. Have you caught up on the anime?
I know, because I want to read it. I didn't want to watch it. I want to read it.
I'm all the way through season 2, a little bit into season 3. Bro, that is one crazy ass show. I feel like just because they kids, like, it's kind of, wrapped into like a certain way, but I feel like the way they gotta think, because their school is a special ass school where they gotta go on research trips and pull tricks on other niggas and shit.
Yeah, like they got down, they have like levels. So they got like class A, class B type shit. And basically you have like
Class system,
they basically going against each other all the time. You feel me?
Similar to what My Hero is supposed to be. But it didn't pan out that way.
I'm crying, man.
I mean, just for, anime comparison for people who don't know. But yeah, Classroom Elite is like that. But they have like actual battles. Kind of like Assassination Classroom as well.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
But way more frequently and way more intentional to where like.
And the main character is one of the smartest people in anime too. So.
All right, we're going to have to cut the top 5 things short just because we over time. But like, I'm going to let you get your last one off. And then we're going to shit on some, stuff. Then we're going to go out here.
That's a bit.
Yeah, because I got to get to this next one.
All right.
Just because I know.
So the last one is this one of my favorites. For real. Moriarty
the Patriot?
Yes.
I read the manga. That thing hard.
I know.
That thing hard. If you like Sherlock Holmes,
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh, what you say it was called?
Moriarty the Patriot.
Moriarty the Patriot.
Seen that bit today.
Here you go.
On Crunchyroll.
I read the manga a couple of years before the anime came out. Man, it's basically just. Oh, go ahead.
So, my fault. I ain't gonna cut you off.
No, go ahead.
So goddamn. It basically it's Sherlock Holmes, but he's using crime to undermine the upper elite of the British world. You feel me? So like he's spending everything so that he can take them out. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it's very, very strategic. You know what I'm saying? He's very manipulative too. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is it over?
Nah, it's still going.
The manga isn't. The anime only like 2 seasons though.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
the
the
manga
manga-
still, I don't know why it hasn't came back.
Yeah, it's
yet,
on Crunchyroll.
But
Yes, sir.
It's a really good show. Like
and shout out to Monster too, because I haven't watched it yet, but I need to watch Monster.
That was on my.
that was literally
OLI.
my next one. I'm gonna just end it with that. Monster is crazy. It's psychological. Johan. Oh my god.
I know,
Oh my god.
I gotta see
Oh my
Johan.
god, bro. No, crazy. You don't
I
know.
gotta see Johan.
Oh my god.
As a villain myself, I have to see Johan.
When you see this, the way this doctor saved this child's life, and how that backfired on everybody in the world, it's crazy.
Literally
Monster.
everybody.
I cannot recommend Monster highly enough to anybody. But
That story doesn't happen if that baby dies.
yeah, I was gonna say something, but I was like,
Okay.
that baby really should,
Because I did watch Song.
that baby should have died.
Bro, for real.
It would have saved a lot
It
of
would have
lives.
saved hella people. I ain't gonna say nothing would have happened, but
A lot of people would have been alive.
bro,
A lot.
then what he did,
Because I saw it.
Hey,
I saw it in him at the hospital. I was like,
all I gotta say is that man went crazy for that, and it was for good reason.
So anime shitting list.
Pick a classic anime and shit on it. We're gonna do round robin. Go. Oh wait, you want to go last, right?
No, I just want Carl to go first. I just
Oh
want
yeah,
Carl
Carl,
to
go first. Go ahead.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Go
I know what you about to do, also.
Don't mind if I do.
I know what you about to do, also. I know.
You get my notes back, right?
You know,
So-
you know I'm gonna do next after that, right?
So the
One word. Hype train.
These folks got the rakes out the farm, man. Be ready.
Oh, I'm ready for this shit. I've been waiting for this shit. Y'all think one core gonna save y'all? Okay, bet. Let's do it. Come on.
All right, so the anime that I'm choosing, the legendary anime that I'm choosing to shit on today is Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
You know my goodness, right? You know my
So for the reason as to why I'm shitting on Naruto and Naruto Shippuden today, well, specifically for Shippuden, Hashirama cells. Why is everything Hashirama cells? You got all the little white Zetsus was Hashirama cells. They brought back Hashirama. He wasn't even strong in comparison to Madara. Madara had Hashirama cells. Technically, Kage had Hashirama cells because she took over Madara's body. Yeah, man, just... He is literally a plot hole in the story. And then they brought the actual Hashirama back, and he didn't do anything in the final war. They wasted Madara's character with Kaguya. Who cares about Kaguya? I don't. Do any of y'all care about Kaguya? I don't think so. Literally, he was one of the greatest villains of all time.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't do that.
Sasuke should have died to Deidara. He did not have any chakra left. He literally said that, and Deidara said they are looking at each other while not even having enough chakra to even stand or even throw a shuriken at each other. Yet he's able to. He summoned Manda.
Reverse summoning jutsu. Yeah.
He used reverse summoning jutsu to have Manda take the damage and then resummon himself back out to the normal world. But he didn't have enough chakra to walk.
He summoned him. He summoned the snake and then wrapped himself around him so he could absorb it, and then resummon him so that he could go back to where
He's supposed to go.
Yeah, he had no chakra to move.
Chiha.
Uchiha blood.
L. On to the next one. All of the villagers are fake idiots. So
I'll give you that one.
Nobody. Y'all love the fourth. Y'all remember what he did for y'all when the nine-tailed fox attacked. Y'all know there hasn't been anybody else in this in the village with this blonde hair that has the same streak pattern as his father's.
I do love me some Lord 4. Pause.
They did too.
They did too. I like Lord Forth is great.
But the third did tell them not to talk about it though.
Hell, bro, I don't care. He ain't tell him not to shun them and make his life hard.
You do also have to think about they all knew that he had the Nine Tails Jinchuriki inside of him.
Scared of folk.
So piss off make the nine-tailed Jinchuriki angry and sad and alone.
He did just wreck the village. He did just wreck the village.
But the third helped him though.
Don't forget about that.
He got a little bit.
He wrecked the village. Everybody
and he
seen
knocked
him wreck the village. It's all up in the
Fair
goddamn
enough.
hidden leaf paper.
Fair enough.
Don't forget that.
I'm not doing my shit session though. So everyone in the Konoha 11 Beyond, Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Sasuke were wasted. I'm talking about Rock Lee. I'm talking about definitely fucking Neji. What the fuck?
He got wasted?
Yes, because he was him and really they were the biggest two because they were the niggas that actually was boxing with fucking Sasuke, who ended up being one of the strongest in the series. Neji, who died to a fucking log? Are y'all kidding me, bro?
I didn't say Neji.
It wasn't just any log.
He died to a log, bro. He died to a log, bro. He died to a log. Piece of fucking timber. Timber.
It was for the tits. He didn't have no chocolate.
Hell no.
He didn't have no chocolate for real.
Nah.
But Rock Lee was strong. He ended up. He just didn't. I just didn't like where he ended up being. What
ninja pat tonight, nigga.
He just didn't.
You hell.
He just didn't fulfill his potential to me, and that's an L to me because he had unlimited potential. Seemed like to me. You know what I'm saying? We see where his master went. You about to say guy. What else? Oh, Tintin and fucking Choji and what's the fucking other girl's name? Ino. We ain't gotta talk about fucking Sakura. Everybody already know, but like, what's the buzz too? No, Shikamaru was not a waste. He was one of my three.
You talking about Shino?
Shoji wasn't a waste.
Nah,
Shino, the bug nigga.
That's Shino. That's his name.
Shino, yeah.
Yeah, all them niggas was fucking wasted. They could have used Shino for all the fucking reconnaissance in the Great War, bro.
The Konoha 12 was wasted in general. Let's just say that. The Konoha 12 was wasted. There's a lot of stuff being wasted in Naruto. I don't agree with a lot of what you said. I agree with some.
I'm not done with my shit session though.
Okay, keep going.
It's only considered to be so great because of nostalgia. Yeah, this is ISO Cube for
It's
real.
only considered to be great because of nostalgia?
Yes, in the West.
In the West too? You gonna say
45%?
So hold on,
45%.
Excuse me. I'm just trying to make sure I know what you're saying.
I'm talking about.
I'm just trying to make sure I know what you're saying.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Naruto is great. You know that.
Okay.
I thought he was about to talk.
Okay,
we ain't talking about OG. I was for the.
we're not talking about.
I was for the.
That S tier, nigga. Put some respect on my motherfucking soul, nigga.
I was gonna let him finish before I was like,
I
hey,
was
bro,
like,
look.
yo.
What y'all niggas don't forget, just because some S tier and then the next part A minus don't mean the shit trash, nigga.
Shippuden is trash.
Minus is
This episode's called Anime Elitist. Watch out for it. It's coming out soon.
But y'all talking? Everybody was all waiting for this, waiting for the filler to finish in a war arc, and it was just it's a
That filler was crazy.
It's a 5, 6 out of 10 arc for me, bro.
No, the
I ain't
war
gonna
arc is
lie.
literally one of the worst arcs in all of anime.
And people talk about it's one of the greatest.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
I don't know this. I don't know who they are, but they all
Social media. Bro, I've seen it too many times on social media,
Every
bro.
nigga that I ever hear talk about art shits on art.
I'm talking about hardcore Naruto fans.
I'm always the one who says that shit was just mid. I don't say it. It was just mid.
I'll give favors to everybody at this table, but to the general world, to the general public, I've seen
because them moments was high.
I was literally about to say it's
the
because
moments
of
was high.
Madara, the way he was coming out, you know what I'm saying? That the highs of the war are very high,
but the lows
are very low.
At the pits.
I ain't gonna lie.
And people, it wasn't Kaguya that fucked it up. It was Black Zetsu, bro.
Yes.
You feel me? It wasn't.
Kaguya was bad. Black Zetsu was worse.
Because Black Zetsu said, I
orchestrated everything.
All this shit. The stone tablets, the history of the ninja world. That's where this shit got fucked. That was shit got thrown off.
When that shit became Dragon Ball Z.
Before that, the war arc was great to me.
If he wouldn't have said
I
that,
go great.
If he
when I was all the filler, it was cool.
Even if I was a filler, I thought it was okay.
It was just cool.
If he wouldn't have said that, and she just came back, I mean, you feel me? Because then we still got Naruto and Sasuke at the end too. You feel me? So
no, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this. But Lord Second was right about the Uchiha clan.
You're not gonna get canceled for that. That's a very right opinion.
Y'all think so too?
I don't support that nigga. I don't support that nigga at all.
He was right though.
I don't support that nigga at all.
That nigga, he was definitely right.
I don't support that nigga at all.
Lord Second, there's nothing wrong.
That's the worst Hokage to me.
He's not the worst Hokage.
He's not the worst
He's the worst
Hokage.
He's
to me.
Third is definitely the worst.
Third is
I
definitely
don't
worse.
think the third the worst.
You tripping,
bro? What?
I don't think the third the
Lord
worst.
Third the worst.
I don't think
Lord Third literally okay. Orochimaru, his fault. Hold on. Orochimaru, his fault. Half the shit that happened with Sasuke, his fault. The Uchiha massacre, his fault. Naruto being fucking.
How did Uchiha massacre his fault?
Bro, he couldn't keep Danzo. He couldn't keep Danzo in check.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get rid of Danzo. Nigga talking about something. I know every jutsu in the village. You can't get Danzo no jutsu. Get the nigga the fuck out of here.
I mean,
what you talking about?
I'm not about to say that's all his fault though because
you used to go around saying that shit.
Because Itachi's father was about to damn rebel anyway. So either way, that wasn't gonna be his fault. He also had the longest tenure of peace as well. People forget that shit too.
Because he served the
Come
longest.
on, bro. Lord Second and Lord First set that shit up for him,
how do you think he served
Come
the longest?
on, bro.
Because every time he served.
And look, wait, hold on. The second Hokage.
We're not gonna do this, bro.
The second Hokage also hold because he told him that he was about to be the Hokage in front of Danzo's face. That's why Danzo had that fucking hatred for that man.
It was gonna happen like that regardless, though.
Did he not tell him right there in front of him? Why he about to die? You about to be Hokage?
They both had the opportunity to step up.
Danzo
folded.
Danzo said.
They both.
It fucked that man up. So y'all gonna see it? The racist is the best Hokage.
Yeah,
the racist is the best Hokage.
Not the best.
Better than Lord Third.
Better than Lord Third.
That's why I said it's gonna be
shit.
canceled because he's literally racist. I'm supporting the racist.
They both shit. They're both shit in my opinion.
Hell no, I can't call.
I just think the third better because I'm not supporting the racist.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
I'm not supporting the racist.
Lord Second was dealing with basically like a civil war, bro.
His brother told him,
and he made hella jutsu.
His strongest brother. Fuck about that shit. Shit, nigga.
Naruto wouldn't be Naruto without him, bro. He made a shadow clone jutsu.
Minato made it down the mini tail beast bomb. Naruto wouldn't be Naruto out of the Rasengan, nigga.
Exactly.
That's my point.
We know Minato is great. So just like Minato is great,
but
Lord Second is great for his jutsu.
And Minato took his jutsu and made it better too. So you feel me?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Back to my shit list. Two people carrying a series that's supposed to be character driven is a flaw, not an accolade. I see people on internet all the time. It's the Naruto and Sasuke show. That's the fucking problem. That's why I shit on this shit. It's supposed to, in comparison to the big three we all know is One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto, and then Shippuden. They talk about One Piece is big on world building. They say Bleach is a fight
anime,
which I have my own thoughts about. And they say Naruto is character driven. How are you?
Leave it alone.
How are you a character driven show when only two characters from the main characters, not subordinates, but his peers.
But there's still good, like Kakashi's there. Guy is there.
Shikamaru's
Itachi is there.
That's true.
Shikamaru's there.
Obito's
like
there.
Obito's there. There's still good.
Pain.
It's
That's
just the
true.
fact his classmaps are cheeks, but the rest of the world,
No, that's true.
Gaara is there. Like it's a lot. There's a lot of substance with some of the other. I'll give you the Konoha. Like I said, the Konoha 12. I will not defend them niggas to you. I will never defend the Konoha 12 to you.
Even A and
because
B.
you're right.
Yo,
Even B.
don't forget
But
about
even-
Killer B.
Nah, facts. But even people like Gaara, for example, like he didn't progress enough, in my opinion. Like he just didn't progress enough, in my opinion, bro.
Gaara had
Gaara?
some of the best character development in the show.
Power wise, though, how much stronger did he really get after?
He got the golden sand in the war. He was on par with his
fine
father at that
with-
point.
yeah.
And he didn't even have Shaku no more.
Yeah,
He was doing that.
So
solo dolo.
imagine he still had the one tail beast. The nigga would be cracked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie,
Nah,
bro.
that's fair.
And he became the commander of the down, of one of the down.
He was the
squad.
leader of the army. I ain't gonna care for him
As a
being
young
that young,
nigga.
and he was the youngest Kazekage ever.
yeah.
To
he
not
was.
die too, because all the Kazekages
on,
got
man.
assassinated. I
I
said,
I understand, you feel me, but like
There's some characters where, like-
it's some characters in that it deserves that title of being character because
sure.
Pain,
I agree with that.
Fair,
Jiraiya,
fair.
Orochimaru,
Tsunade.
Kabuto, Tsunade.
When she came back, especially when she came back from
I can't fuck with
Naruto.
It's a lot of characters in there.
That'll be the one I concede on out of my
can't
full
fuck
shit
with
list. I'm done
All
now.
right. Well, you done basically took up the whole episode with the shit list. So we
I just
got time to rebuttal.
mention mine, I guess.
we're just gonna come back next episode
okay.
and
Villains will do
because
villain
we still
shit.
got like 4 other topics we got to talk about. But we'll just do the next episode.
One word anime.
Huh?
Huh?
What you said? Nah, I ain't hear what you said.
I just said one word animes. You know how it go. You feel me? Just hype. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well,
I can't wait to talk about this.
Bankai face ass nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Hey, but you know we'll bring it back next.
You say Bankai?
Yeah.
You don't like Bleach?
Nah, he about to shit on it because I just shit on his favorite.
I mean,
even though
I
Bleach is near my
always
favorite.
said that Bleach was the worst of the big three anyway. I think it's mid.
Hell
anyway.
no, it's not.
Oh,
It had to.
Naruto Shippuden is the worst of the big three.
Nah, it's maybe Bleach.
Nah, no, it's not.
What
It'd be
last
Bleach.
arc?
This is
worse?
one hell of
Bleach's
a
last
anime.
arc in the manga or Naruto's? Tell me.
Naruto's.
The last arc of Bleach.
Yes,
is
bro,
better than
1,000
Naruto.
Year
Bro,
Blood
Thousand Year
War,
Blood
bro?
War is fire.
What?
Dog.
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the ending.
That was the
That
ending
was
of
the
Bleach.
ending of
That
Bleach.
shit was ass.
What?
That shit was
Hell
ass.
nah.
That shit was
Cut the music
ass.
on, bro.
No.
We
Wait,
back next week, bro.
do y'all not remember? Do y'all not remember? They didn't show anything in the manga. They didn't show none of the fights. We got 3 new fights in the core right now that were never shown. Cause Bazby and Whatchcall was off screen. Yurio and Ichigo was
I
off
see what
screen.
you're talking about.
That shit was not the fucking same, but people forget the shit because they animated and made it new. No, that shit was ass. That shit was ass.
That's
that
true.
shit was
I
ass.
can't say it's ass though. Bro.
That shit was ass, bro. I read
We
that
will
shit.
be back next week
I
with a
read
new
that
episode
shit.
of the Red
That's
Comet
true.
Podcast.
Crazy. They showed
Don't
that
forget to like, comment, and
Do you
subscribe.
remember-
Love y'all. Peace.
do you remember when they broke?
Oh my gosh, I see you.